Our last stop on the online tour of the Oval is the William Oxley Thompson Library, which is the only building that actually sits on the Oval. As you learned in the section on University Hall, the first library was just one room in that building. Most of the collection came from donations from professors, Board of Trustees members, and sympathetic Columbus residents. When Orton Hall opened in 1893, the library moved to that building since its thick stone exterior provided a fireproof enclosure for the materials. In 1910, Ohio State's Board of Trustees approved plans for a $250,000 library to be built, and construction began shortly thereafter. A special spur line from a railroad running north and south, just east of Olentangy River, was extended to campus to carry stone and other building materials. Ohio State's fourth president, James Canfield, had successfully lobbied the Board of Trustees to place the building on the Oval. He believed that since the library is the epicenter of the university's intellectual life, it should stand at the heart of its physical campus. Books were transferred from Orton Hall to the new location during the break between fall and winter quarters of the 1912-1913 academic year. Student workers, using any vehicle they could be found, including an ambulance, competed against each other in how quickly they could move the collection from one site to the other. The building opened on January 7, 1913. Because of its central location, the then new library soon became the host of various activities, such as freshman orientation. After World War II, with the great influx of students, the library was again unable to keep up with the demands for space and research materials. The Board of Trustees approved the addition of a 7-story tower in 1948. The building was renamed Thompson Memorial Library when the tower opened in 1951. When the tower opened, undergraduate students could not enter the space. Instead, they would fill out call slips, which student workers would use to retrieve books being requested. By 1965, space was running out for studying and for materials, so a remodeling project that year divided the grand reading room into 2 levels, more than doubling the seating capacity. In 1971, the Board of Trustees approved a $2.8 million addition to the library's west side to add needed space. Not included, though, was an entrance. From whichever direction they were coming, students had to enter from the oval side of the building or from a door on the north side of the building. By the 1990s, the library had too many problems and idiosyncrasies to solve with an addition or renovation project. In 2006, the main library closed for a 3-year, $109 million restoration project, and the 250-plus staff members and roughly 6 million volumes were moved to a warehouse on Ackerman Road. The campus bus service included a line to the building for students who needed to pick up materials, ask for research assistance, or have a quiet place to study. In 2009, Thompson Memorial Library reopened with a refurbished grand reading room, a reimagined version of the original building's grand staircase, and a west addition that would allow students to walk through the building on their way to and from West and East Campus.